Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everyone out there is doing well. My name is Mike, and it's time for us to get into another music reaction. So, guys, we got Greta Van Fleet back on the channel here. This is Sacred the Thread. This is going to be a request for a couple people. This is for Todd, my friend Gail. This is going to be for Deanna, Sandy, and Wayne. So this is another one from the upcoming album, Starcatcher. And you know what? I looked at the lyrics, and I was not sure what was going on here. Thankfully, I saw some insight in this from Josh. So here's what he had to say. This is what the article says. In an official press release for the track, the vocalist, Josh, explains, I always like to think that some people's first impression of Greta Van Fleet in concert is, wow, these guys really like dressing to the left and blowing shit up. This song is particularly important to me because it's about my jumpsuits. So that's kind of an unusual thing to write a song about, but hey, I'm for it. So it mentions too, it has lyrics like the sequence tripping on the light, I feel it hugging me so tight, and I see me through colors, gems and trim, unraveled, the glow that was once dim. So very beautiful lyrics. Kind of weird though that it's about jumpsuits, but that's cool. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to do a double header, by the way. I forgot to mention it. We'll check out the official audio visualizer here, and then we'll check out live performance from somewhere. So let's do it. Let's go ahead. Greta Van Fleet, Sacred the Thread. Okay. Ooh. The drums. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that guitar. It's like reverse raindrops. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna do a commentary stop here, collect my thoughts on this. I think this might already be one of my favorite GVF songs I've heard. This is great, man. This has to be some of the most modern sound, the most modern sound I've heard from GVF, as far as their influences and what genre they want to, be in. So this is so different. This is the most, I feel like this is one of the most different songs I've ever heard from them. And while, it still has that kind of classic rock influence they have in most of their songs, this one is more than that. This is more modern rock, like modern. Wow, I'm pretty blown away by this. This is awesome. The mixing is really cool too, super reverby and echoey, almost fitting that they have the visualizer for this be inside of a coliseum, because it just makes me think of that level of echo and reverb. And as soon as the song starts, those drums are already dripping in that echoiness and reverb. The vocals are awesome as well. Guitar work is great. There's that one fill that they're doing in the verse that sounded like reverse raindrops, like raindrops falling off of you and going up. I don't know how else to describe it, but that's the way it made me feel. The thing that stands out the most to me on this is the rhythm that he's playing on those drums. It's just so catchy, you know? But yeah, everything else in this, so good, so cool. Let's keep going. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Got a couple lightning strikes back there. This is awesome. It's very dreamy too. Dreamlike. Some standout keyboard action going on here. This is awesome. Oh. Wow, man. Oh, nice drum fill. Whoa! Whoa! Let me hear that one more time. Oh, yeah! Wow! Oh, that's beautiful and catchy. Man. Wow, this is one of the most different GVF songs I've ever heard. Greta Van Fleet, Sacred the Thread. Wow, this was excellent, man. I'm actually going to my comments because there's something I want to bring up here. So, someone told me, one of the people who made the request, they said that, okay, it was Todd. Todd, you said, because, okay, let me first off say, you know, I've said about the new album so far, the songs I've heard, that it reminds me of the Allman Brothers. So Todd said, when you listen to Sacred the Thread and The Falling Sky, you'll probably change your mind about the vibe of the upcoming album. So Yeah. Okay, so Todd, you also said this is traditional Greta. I disagree. I feel like this is, like I said, this one has some of the most modern influences I've heard from GVF before. Yes, don't get me wrong. It does have the classic rock elements that they have had in the past, but this one's more than that. This one, um, okay, just for a point of reference, and sorry if you don't like this band, but imagine if Imagine Dragons had wrote this song. You know what I mean? This is how modern this song could sound. You could just take the melodies in the direction from this song, and Imagine Dragons could do this one with their more electronic influenced rock, and it would sound like, yeah, this sounds right. Um, that's what I'm saying. This song has transcended just classic rock. It has the elements, yes, but this song is so much more than that, and it has a very dreamlike feel to it too that kind of puts me in a trance. And it's kind of funny because he's talking about in the lyrics he's saying, let me get him pulled back up here. I've caught the wind in a kite of dreams. During this, you're seeing that bird fly over, and also his vocals and some of the vocalese he does, where he's just like not saying any words, but just like humming. That sounds like it's like floating over the wind too, which is kind of cool. And again, yeah, the song is about his jumpsuits and his appearance, but you could probably delve in a lot deeper and find other meaning besides that in this. What a great song, man. This one is one of my favorite ones off the new album. Maybe even one of my favorite ones out of their entire catalog. This one was so, I don't know, maybe it's just the way that it particularly made me feel. It made me, I don't know, it put me in a trance. And I was in the zone on this one. And I was also really taken with, to me, how different this was than the older school influence that they usually have for the regular traditional Greta sound, which again, in my opinion, it goes well beyond that. But wow, I think I've said everything I need to about this one. Excellent song. Let's go ahead and jump into the live version now. Here we go. Greta Van Fleet, Sacred the Thread live. Before we do that, let's see if we can find out where this was. I don't know. Maybe someone who is watching this was at this show, so they can say. Here we go. Those drums. That's not a traditional classic rock rhythm either on the drums. Oh man, the stage looks beautiful too. Such a good song. Ooh, look at the bass drum. What it does when he hits it. Oh, that's so cool. Man, his vocals are perfect. Yes. This song too has a very subdued guitar solo. Jake didn't go as crazy, which is a good thing for this song. Yeah. Oh, that was awesome. There's that part. Wow. Oh man. There it is. I went to the end there. Hold on. Okay. So yeah, Greta Van Fleet, Sacred the Thread live. Yeah. One other thought that I thought of during this live performance was I kind of mentioned it during the video, but Jake has a more subdued approach to this song. Yeah, he did have a little solo there near the end, but it wasn't his usual crazy kind of very flamboyant solo work, and I think that's exactly perfect for this song, to not have that. I've mentioned it in maybe one or two other GVF reactions I did, but I think the mark of maturity is knowing you can do all that stuff on any instrument. Particularly in this case, I'm talking about Jake and doing solo work. But yeah, so maturity is knowing you can do that, but not always doing it. Knowing when it's right to do it. Sometimes it's right to not do it, and this is one of the songs that I think it benefits from not going too crazy. Kind of taking the spotlight away from what this song is and kind of absorbing it in its full form. That being said, with the little bit he was left to do on the guitar, he was doing it super well. And yeah, with this part in the end here, this little mini solo thing. Yeah, he expanded on just that little piece so well. That da 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 da. He expanded on that so much just by his finger position and the technique that he was playing. You know, even though it was just a small little string of notes there for the solo, he had different ways to change it up just by the way he would play it. So that was enough. That was cool. Also, again, this hearing it live, you kind of get that more full-throated classic rock influence. But I still see this song being something more modern in the writing. And yeah, I wholeheartedly welcome more of this sound because of the way this song makes me feel and how much I like it. Awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up, guys. But if you're still here in the video, thanks for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me and enjoy some good rock and roll music with me. If you have any other songs by GVF or anyone else you want me to check out, please let me know in the comments. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.